is a Learfield presentation of the Oregon Sports Network.
And Oregon is going to play in the national championship game.
This is Duck Insider.
These are good problems to have, right? So much success that you have more than one place to be.
5-3, touchdown, Oregon.
Off a dribble, launches, and hits the three. Oregon leads.
What a great opportunity it is to be able to play at University of Oregon.
I'm just incredibly proud to be a part of something like this.
She wants another three. Oh, three in a row.
Swing and a miss. Oregon is headed to the Super Regional.
Fans being out there making this a great impact.
We are so privileged and so fortunate. We get to see all these young people. We get to see this incredible growth, which is what college is all about.
This is Duck Insider on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield, presented by OnPoint Community Credit Union. People are the point. Now let's go live to the Country Financial Studio to talk Oregon Duck Athletics.
Game day eve, season eve, picks are coming back. Boy, I tell you, it's almost like when you get free food, college students show up.
Or we should
look
at the room.
The studio is completely full. 3 interns make the appearance today. Ryan Milano, the recent college graduate, even makes an appearance today. He's taking over for Alex Stimson with the whiteboard hand. I'm Joey Mack. Scott Phillips is here for some reason. Jerry Allen here. Mike Jorgensen. Another season is here, folks. Ready?
Jeez, Milano just kind of blends in back there. I didn't know he was here.
Hey, Jorgie, we got to finish this and start over here. And by the way, it takes 3 interns to do the job of Scott Phillips.
That's true.
Okay.
That's actually a really good point.
There you go.
You know,
Okay.
that's the only nice thing I've ever heard you say about
Not
him,
Scott.
and I'm really thrown off by this. I'm not sure how to.
I need to borrow some money later.
Well,
Okay,
he's done for the season.
I'm really
That's
thrown
it.
off
Yeah.
by this.
Well, he doesn't have the flag in his hand, so I feel safe.
Yeah, Austin Otis got the flag in his hands.
Oh.
So if there's any flags on the play, we'll know. All right, we're going to make Big Ten picks for the first time this year. Our thanks to Seven Feathers Casino Resort, best in the Northwest, bringing us picks this season. We don't know if we're going to have time to get to all of them because it's going to be a lot of picks, so might be a quicker moving show than normal. Hope everyone brought their headache medicine. I want you guys to know I counted. I got 7 different messages independent of one another throughout the last couple weeks that were, boy, you guys going to be able to get all your picks in?
Yeah.
Like, how are you going to do it?
We can adjust on the
We're
fly.
going to adjust.
Yeah.
We're going to find a way. There is a likelihood that John Sargent, the head of Hanger Management here at the University of Oregon Athletic Department, will come in. He's the head of Concessions. But
Is it
shout
hanger
out,
or hunger?
No, Hanger. Like, because if you're the head of Concessions, you don't want people to be hangry.
Okay, I get that.
So
Right.
Ellen Graham, our coordinating producer, said, no, that's going to be his title.
I just have a picture of Betty White every time you say hangry.
Hangry.
Hey, so with him coming in, and he always gets a little bit of time here to be able to talk
that's right,
about it,
that's
we
right.
got to really kind of speed up our picks, don't we?
I think we do.
That's right.
We're going to have to keep that in mind.
I think we do. So we'll just be aware. But also, there is some hard-hitting news to get to, and that, of course, is the game day timeline. All right, game day timeline. So everything gets rolling. It's game day for Oregon and Idaho tomorrow. First question on the show today.
No, look at that.
No.
Right off the
God,
top.
Look at that. He doesn't. I didn't even get to the game day timeline.
I think he sensed the hunger behind
wait
the
a
desk
minute.
right here.
Look at
I
this.
think he could
right in
sense
front of the
it.
camera. Right in front of the camera, Sarge. Right in front of the camera.
Look at
You brought
that.
a towel.
Okay. No, I brought a bib.
Okay, we got
He
to get.
brought a bib.
Oh,
Thanks,
wow.
Kid. That is.
I am not messing around, okay?
Oh my goodness.
I'm not going to ruin this shirt. This is
This is a thing of beauty,
No,
guys.
get that out of my way. No. I got enough. You're dripping on the
Hey,
helmet.
Sarge, over here.
No, he's got his own headset.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you do?
he's got his
Oh,
own microphone
good.
over
Okay.
there.
Yeah.
So, all right. Yeah.
Is this
Sarge,
mine or yours?
I don't know.
This is unbelievable.
Sarge,
We
that
can
might
both
be
give
the
it to him.
biggest nacho I've ever seen.
That was the plan.
Big nacho.
Big nacho.
Yeah, I saw what you did there.
I mean, I don't know what
So,
to do.
what's on it?
So tortilla chips obviously is the base. Then we have white queso, black beans, chicken,
There's chili.
beef chili,
Jerry
pico de
cannot-
gallo,
Jerry
and
cannot
sour
eat
cream.
that. Thank you, Kate. Jerry cannot eat that. Please.
Oh no, it's more Jorgie.
Do you guys see? Jerry brought a bib.
It's looking
yeah.
good. He's ready this week.
Yeah, I'm not messing up this shirt. Okay.
That is a good looking shirt.
Yep.
He.
Hey.
All right, Sarge, what else should fans know? Concessions this week.
We will open it at Gates tomorrow.
Gates tomorrow.
3 o'clock, we will be ready to serve at Mashofsky Center, 1:30.
1:30, Mashofsky Center. He's the
So, Jorgie, you're probably pretty glad you're not staying in the same hotel with him, room with him
Yeah,
tonight.
that's right. I'm glad we're not on the road.
I did request the big nachos. These are impressive, Sarge. So, big nachos, look, this is another two-person. Anything that comes in what we're calling the football boat, anything that comes in the football boat is a two-person affair, right?
I think so. I don't think it is for Jerry, though.
Yeah.
I think Jerry can put it down.
Jerry did ask,
did
everyone here, is this yours or mine? And I put it in between us, and I'm like,
it's ours.
Yeah, I don't know.
I need a fork or a spoon or something.
No.
You got chips.
Oh,
Yeah,
you got a bit. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to just get some clearance. I don't want you to eat my finger. Sarge, this is great.
Holy
So I didn't listen to yesterday's show. I was busy. Who had the picks of the game last night?
Jorgie's already losing.
Okay.
Yeah, Jorgie's already in last place.
Did you see the Minnesota North Carolina game last night, Sarge?
No.
Did you see how it ended?
I did not. I was at the M's game, so I didn't see that.
Minnesota, last play of the game, has a chance to win it with a field goal. Miss the field goal.
Sure did.
I mean, that's all it takes. It's that close from me being up by one or down by one. Okay,
but
at the end of the day, it doesn't matter, does it?
Yeah, you're down by one.
I just had a feeling that's.
So we're gonna make some picks. So I'm happy to report that Jerry and I are in first. Actually, you're not in last. Thanks to Scott Phillips coin flipping, the coin is in last. Good job, Scott. Woo! Thanks, buddy. That's why I'm here. Really appreciate that. That's great.
We need to come back maybe next week with some numbers. Okay, John. We need to know how many bags or pounds of tomatoes or chips, or I want to know what does it take to build these for a game.
I will come back with some numbers next week.
Numbers.
I'm curious.
Wow.
Hey,
you can put it in your spreadsheet.
You know we like our spreadsheets, and by we I mean me. This is great. So game day timeline, though. Oregon, Idaho. Sarge mentioned everything gets going incredible. Around 3 o'clock. I know your featured concessions item is Prince Puckler's this week.
It is Prince Puckler's. The two flavors, the chocolate brownie and the Oregon Bing Cherry.
Oregon Bing Cherry, which, by the way.
We had it last week.
We did. Great.
Good.
My wife approved, so thank you. Yeah. I owe you one on that. Everything gets rolling, of course, at 4:30. It is televised on Big Ten Network. More on that in a moment. I know there's been a lot of questions about that. I do want to talk about it today. Moving forward with the game day timeline, the Ducks will, of course, have the parking lots open at 10:30. Everything gets rolling with some nice barbecue lunch before you maybe come in to have some wonderful concessions thanks to John's team. At 1:30, the Mashofsky Center opens. 2:15 or so will be the march to victory through the Mashofsky Center and around the Autzen
blow
facility.
Blow your nose on your bib.
A little spicy, Mike.
Hey, he got food on his mic too now.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he said it's a little spicy. He didn't. It's like blow your nose with your bib.
On the microphone.
I'll lick it off.
Next on the game day timeline at 3 o'clock, the seating bowl at Autzen Stadium opens, and then your concession item of the game, Prince Puckler's Ice Cream, located at the Mighty Oregon stands behind sections 22 and 39, along with the club room and the charter box. A reminder, it's a stripe out. Odd sections are yellow. Green sections are the even sections. Even sections are green. Odd sections are yellow. Student section will be yellow. Charter box will be green. I have made a decision on what I'm going to wear, and you'll find out on game day.
Oh, good.
Yeah. We have
a nice surprise.
He's still eating.
You going to wear a bib tomorrow?
He was hungry.
If I got one of these, I will.
Well, Jerry hasn't had the brisket yet, so I thought I might make a visit up to the booth tomorrow.
Hey,
oh, boy.
I will bring it.
All right.
Just in case.
Brisket, one of the new concession items. More details always, goducks.com. Your game day timeline, going to be worth it. Tobias says $10 says that even with the bib, Jerry still ruins his shirt.
Oh, come on, Tobias.
I mean, I think that's I'll go $20 that he ruins the shorts he's wearing.
You need to get it away from your computer. That's all I'm saying
right
now.
So Milano walks over with the other one. It's dripping cheese onto the helmet. The lacrosse helmet has cheese on it now, thanks to that.
I'll lick it off.
Good work, Cookie. Well done. All right. So, Sarge, before I let you go, anything else fans should know?
Go Ducks!
Go Ducks! Thank you. All right. Thank you. John Sargent, the head of hangar management at the University of Oregon Athletic Department. Thank you, Sarge. Now, I know there's been a lot of questions on the Big Ten, so before we make picks and do our game preview, Big Ten Network and Comcast. So, truthfully, we were hoping this week there would be a resolution. As we're on the air here at 1 o'clock, there has not been. What this means is that if you live in a market where it's Washington, Oregon, USC, UCLA, the Big Ten Network will be blacked out only on Comcast channels. Even if you're paying for Big Ten Network, it will be blacked out. And this is all about, people that get into rooms and have to make agreements around money. So, if you're curious what to do, allducksgames.com has more info. Allducksgames.com. You'll see a lot of social media about this. Go Ducks released this all today. I encourage everyone to do that if you're a Comcast subscriber, because we want you to be able to watch the game, and that'll actually start tonight with the Oregon volleyball game, which is a top 10 matchup between Oregon and Pittsburgh. And there's a new floor at Matthew Knight Arena that hopefully all of our fans get to see. So I'm looking forward to that. Keys to the game. Bib, what do you got?
Bib, what I got. What I got.
Cheese.
Okay.
Holy cow.
Georgie, keys to the game. What do you got?
Well, you know what I'm going to say. Run the ball.
I
feel like go Ducks, like, Sarge does. He'd yell it out there, but run the ball. I mean, that's really what are you zoom? Oh, I thought you were zooming in on him.
No,
I saw the zoom coming inside. I thought you were coming in on him.
God.
Run the ball. I mean, it's just Oregon's offense is balanced, and they can do either one of them. But it all starts at the line of scrimmage. Establish a line of scrimmage. Establish a run game. Everything else happens that much easier. Obviously, defensively, stop the run, because if you make Idaho one-dimensional with a new quarterback, principally a new starting quarterback, it's going to be really tough for the Vandals to do anything. So run the ball, stop the run. I'll stick with that all season long.
Okay, I'm done. Right. Cheese is off of the mic, so I'm just saying Idaho is a scrappy football team. They're going to be good, and they're going to come in ready to play, and they're going to want to show what they got. But there's a size differential in the trenches on both sides. Oregon's just bigger and more physical, I'm assuming. So I'm not worried about the starters and how many points Oregon's going to score, Idaho's going to score. We're going to get a chance to see the depth in this football game for Oregon, I think. I'm going to be more focusing on the backup guys who come in and see what they can do.
It all goes according to plan. Going to get to see some of that depth that we've been talking about all throughout fall camp. Tyler asking if that blackout for Big Ten Network affects Dish. No. This is just for people who are subscribed to the Big Ten Network through Comcast. Hopefully there's a resolution before volleyball tonight and before football tomorrow. There are a lot of people that get into rooms and talk about things and money, and I just hope that everything gets done on behalf of our fan base.
Quickly.
On behalf of Washington, UCLA, and USC's fan bases. Quickly. That would be great. I think that my key to the game, guys, is a quick start, because there's always going to be excitement and nerves, and the crowd's going to be awesome. And I just think if you get a quick start, Oregon is the better team. And you don't want to have them hanging around like North Dakota State did with Colorado just last night, and to put that in perspective, like Idaho is a top 10 team in the FCS preseason heading into this year. North Dakota State might be winning that level of college football. So you want to take care of business. There's no doubt about it. You guys want to make picks?
Yeah.
All right. When we come back, picks, what we're going to do this year, things be a little different. It's going to be a little bigger. We'll come back to the Country Financial Studio. Nachos for maybe 3? Back after this on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
As a local community credit union founded by teachers, OnPoint is committed to supporting the students and faculty at the University of Oregon. And on game day, we're right there with you, on the field, in the bleachers, and in the classrooms. Drop by our local branch today and discover the many ways OnPoint can help support your financial well-being. OnPoint Community Credit Union. People are the point. Federally insured by NCUA. Equal housing opportunity.
At Shadow Hills Country Club, we're more than just an award-winning golf course and practice facility. Our events team offers all-inclusive event pricing that allows us to take care of all the details while you enjoy your event. Our indoor and outdoor venues offer you a wide variety of fully staffed options that put the focus on you. From weddings to business and social events, at Shadow Hills Country Club Events Center, you get the benefits of a resort atmosphere and amenities in a peaceful country setting, just minutes from downtown Eugene. Call for a tour today or visit shadowhillsevents.com.
back to the Country Financial Studios in 60 seconds. This is Duck Insider from Learfield.
Babes, what are you doing?
What? I'm just mowing the lawn.
No, it's blazing hot and dry out here. Don't you remember? Smokey Bear says.
Avoid using power equipment when it's windy or dry.
Where'd you learn this?
Oh, it's on
SmokeyBear.com with many other wildfire prevention tips.
Right. Thanks, honey bear.
Because remember, only you can prevent wildfires.
Brought to you by the USDA Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
Ma, is this how you feed a hamster?
I think so.
Is my homework right?
I think so.
Is, this milk still good?
I think so.
When it comes to parenting, sometimes it's okay to think you know. But when it's something as important as your child's car seat, don't just think. Know. Double check if your child is in the right seat for their age and size. It'll help protect them in a car crash. Don't just think. Know by visiting nhtsa.gov/the right seat. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
You know you make me wanna kick my heels up and throw my hands up and throw my head back and come on now. So good to see you.
Duck Insider presented by OnPoint Community Credit Union. Joey Mack with you in the Country Financial Studio. Jerry Allen, Mike Jorgensen as well. Ryan Milano doing yeoman's work. He brought a fork for the nachos because that's how much chili is on this thing.
You can use a knife. On second thought, no. You can use a fork. I'll take the knife.
So if anybody has questions on, I've seen a couple of them on the blackout. Again, it only impacts the areas where Oregon, Washington, USC, and UCLA are geographically, and it's only for Comcast subscribers. AllDucksGames.com. More info. You can find out everything that's going on. Hopefully there will be a resolution between the corporate overlords that be. Is that a good way to put it?
Yeah, that's a good way. It's, TV networks and big corporations disagreeing on what green and yellow and purple and no, never mind.
That's right. Yep. Okay, so the way that it's going to work in picks, let's review some of the ground rules, shall we? We will always have the leadoff picker be who is the leader. Dating back to last year, that would be Jerry. But now we have 3 games that are already in the books. So Jerry will still pick first, then I'll pick, then Jorgie will pick, then the coin will pick because Jerry and I are both 3-0 after the games last night. Jorgie's 2-1, coin is 1-2. Jorgie, you'll be happy to know that I've updated the spreadsheet. We now will know our picking rate so far at the end of every week.
I don't know if he wants to know.
And just to review
66%.
Some of the good math.
Thank you.
Yeah. Actually, it would be 67%.
66.6.
Yeah, so
67%.
Yeah, you can't do.
If you want to round up or down, it depends on what you want to do.
You want to round up.
You're right. That sounds 67 sounds better, doesn't it?
So in the Pac-12 era, Jerry and I ended up tied for who won the most years, and then in a true statistical anomaly, Jorgie was either amazingly good or just dismally bad. There was one year that Jorgie, this is the record low, and this is going to be fun for Jorgie.
I have both, don't I, by the way?
Yeah, you have the record high for most picks, and you have the record low in the 10-year era that I've been keeping track of this since we've been doing picks. What's hilarious about this, Jorgie's record low was 57.69%. The coin's record high, remember, a coin flip, the record high, 58.97%. The coin's record high was only like 1% better than your record low.
Okay. Was that the COVID year?
The coin was actually its worst in the COVID year.
Okay.
I'm going to defend you by saying this. The last 2 weeks, you were behind enough that you gambled on some bad games, and that's why you lost.
But I made bad picks to get myself into that position.
Okay,
so it's kind of like losing the Minnesota game last night, right?
Right.
I mean, it's really close, but you didn't win it.
Yeah. So this is why we've been the bigger conference, right? I almost just knocked over the water bottle. Bigger conference. So it's just some notes for you. We picked 733 games through 2023, which was the final Pac-12 year. So from 2014, when I started making picks and keeping track, we picked 733 games. And the total career percentage, Jerry has picked 72.17% of the games correctly. Jorgie has picked 71.35% of the games correctly, and I have picked 72.71% of the games correctly.
All pretty good numbers.
All really good numbers.
Yeah.
So I got you by 2 games in the Pac-12 era total. Wow. The coin, what do you think?
I'm going to say 52%.
That's dead on.
Really?
The coin was 52.11% correct.
50-50 flip.
Way to go, coin!
Yeah.
Beating the odds.
Stuck to the law of averages, didn't it?
Yeah, but beating the odds. 52.11%, the coin. So Jorgie with the record high of 82.28% and the record low at 57.69%.
82 and 57. How does that happen?
Wild. And then just another note. We will make our 78th, because we used to pick 78 games every year. We will make our 78th pick in week 8 this year. And this season, we will pick, by my calculation, 123 games.
Wow. So we could finish by
Changes
a wide
up a little
margin.
bit.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
So with all of that, we don't have time to make the rest of the picks so far, right? All that information you just ate up and Sarge.
I see what you did there. 8 up. Yeah, that was good.
Okay.
That
well,
was nice.
we'll continue this next week. Thanks for being here, everybody.
Tonight, we have Big Ten games. Jerry with the first pick. 4 o'clock on Big Ten Network. Florida Atlantic takes on Michigan State.
Michigan State should own this game. I don't know why it's only a 13-point pick. Right? What?
I just can't. I'm sorry. I just can't.
Well, I'm still eating, okay? I got a nice shirt on. I don't want to ruin the shirt. Okay. Michigan State.
Yeah. Looking forward to seeing Jonathan Smith in his first game, Aiden Childs in his first game as starting quarterback there, Michigan State.
Oh,
I wasn't even next. No, that was you.
You were.
But now you got me down.
We're off to a great start.
We are.
I'm just trying to move things along.
I appreciate that. So Michigan State, the coin. Jerry, you're flipping the coin.
Oh, yeah, new coin. This is a coin that some Army guys, we had them actually on the air from Iraq in the 90s during, I think it was Operation Iraqi Freedom. So that's a coin that's got Oregon on one side. There you go. And the other side is
move the food.
Yeah, it's okay. I moved the food. Thanks for the confidence. Whoa. How about tails?
Gosh, that coin is 100% landing in the cheese.
That
coin is absolutely.
It's going in.
The O is heads. That was tails.
Okay, tails, just as a reminder, is the road team. So that would be FAU. Next game on the docket tonight, 6 o'clock on Fox Sports 1. Western Michigan visits Wisconsin. Camp Randall hosting a game to open up the season, Jerry.
Yeah, there's no way when you play at Camp Randall, unless you're a part of a power conference, that you're going to have a chance. Yeah, a lot of teams that are, even top 10 teams are going to Camp Randall and they have trouble playing there. I don't think Western Michigan has a chance in that game. So Wisconsin all the way.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think Wisconsin wins by 30.
Yeah, here. I think Wisconsin wins big.
Coin?
Oh, coin. Now, you got me worried about the cheese. Tails again.
Let's take a break. That's how fast that goes.
Wow, that was quick.
We've got a ton of games, of course, on Saturday, and we'll make some more Big Ten picks. Our picks are brought to you by our friends at Seven Feathers Casino Resort, best in the Northwest. More Duck Insider coming up on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
As a local community credit union founded by teachers, OnPoint is committed to supporting the students and faculty at the University of Oregon. And on game day, we're right there with you, on the field, in the bleachers, and in the classrooms. Drop by our local branch today and discover the many ways OnPoint can help support your financial well-being. OnPoint Community Credit Union. People are the point. Federally insured by NCUA. Equal housing opportunity.
Hey Duck fans, at Country Financial, they make insurance easy. Whether you're shopping for home, auto, or more, their representatives will take the time to understand your specific needs and explain what options work best for you. Worry less and feel more confident knowing you're covered. Visit countryfinancial.com to get started today. Experience more with Country Financial.
Auto and home insurance policies issued by Country Mutual Insurance Company, Country Preferred Insurance Company, and Country Casualty Insurance Company, Bloomington, Illinois.
Duck Insider continues from the Country Financial Studios in 1 minute on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
Hear that? That's the sound of your life. Perfectly imperfect. Beating in rhythm to the world you've created. But every time you drive after drinking, the music gets drowned out. Your life sounds pretty great. Don't let a buzz ruin it. Buzz driving is drunk driving. Don't drive buzzed. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Hey, so what's a great way to spread awareness that driving high is illegal everywhere? A catchy song, of course.
You can run, but you can't drive high. You can run, but you can't drive high.
Friendly reminder, don't drive high. If you feel different, you drive different. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Well, we've made a minor dent, maybe just a scratch.
Oh, I think I got a jalapeno.
On the,
Oh, did you?
You're right.
It was buried in there someplace,
I'm
huh?
good. Yep, I'm good, yeah.
Jerry Allen, Mike Jorgensen. Dave asking during the break, what player are you looking forward to seeing play tomorrow against the Vandals? Boy, that's tough for me to answer. I think the obvious is anytime there's a new quarterback, a lot of eyes go there, right, Jorgie?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's tough not to want to focus on a quarterback when you got a quarterback coming along. But, for me, I mean, I go back to the trenches. I'm looking forward to, seeing Harmon play along the defensive line, the transfer from Michigan State. I mean, there's key players that I know are going to be big parts of the future and this season. Obviously, Dylan Gabriel, one of them, but I'm looking forward to seeing him play along the defensive line.
Yeah.
How could you not be excited to get a chance to watch Tez Johnson again?
Yeah, no doubt.
I mean, Tez is going to be on fire again tomorrow. I think he and Dylan will hook up a lot, and with his speed, we may see a kickoff or punt return tomorrow.
We got a comment that the blue on your bib really brings out your eyes.
Wow, thank you.
No, seriously, that was.
I mean, I'll bet I believe that was serious, but really?
Is that my wife? So what I need.
Love the comment.
I need a yellow and green bib. That's what I need.
You've got the stripe out theme going with the blue and white stripes on. So for those that are listening, this bib looks like a garage shop towel that Jerry has converted into a bib.
Bat towel.
Let me see your eyes.
Yeah.
Okay, come on. I almost turned to you.
You know what I miss? I miss the beard, Jerry.
Yeah, it looks good,
too. It looks good.
Yeah.
Tell my wife that. She will not let me grow it.
Gosh, I thought it looked great.
Thank you. I did too.
If the Ducks go
undefeated,
undefeated, can you bring it back and dye it green?
Yeah.
I would do that.
Oh, wouldn't that be fun?
That would be fun.
I'd do it, yeah.
Wouldn't that be fun?
Yeah.
Ducks go undefeated. Jerry dyes his beard green. He can join Coach Ulmer in the Green Beard Club.
Oh, I would love that. Yeah. Okay.
All in favor?
I'm in favor of that, yeah.
All right. Great.
Oh, my wife just, nope, she said no.
No, I haven't heard anything.
Oh,
nope,
okay.
Not a thing. Picks of the week brought to you by Seven Feathers Casino Resort, best in the Northwest. Okay, continuing. Saturday, it starts at 9 a.m. on Fox. Number 8, Penn State visits West Virginia.
This one is so tough.
Big game. Yeah, big game. And also, I should say that the rule is still in effect that you can, as the leader, you get one deferral per week where you can wait to see what everyone else picks. Also, in the past, we've made motions to pick certain games last, depending. Do you guys want to pick this one later?
I mean, there's a couple of tough ones this week, right?
Yeah, there are. I think this is the most intriguing one to me. I would vote to put this one last.
Okay.
All right, let's do this one last. Also at 9 a.m., this one on the Big Ten Network, Illinois State visits number 25, Iowa, Jerry.
Iowa defense is still going to be very, very good. I don't think Illinois State scores very much at all. Iowa's going to find some offense, but I think they will easily. They're at home, and it's a big mismatch, Iowa.
I like Iowa big. I think that Iowa's offense, to me, and by the way, Kirk Friends won't coach in this game, but I don't think it matters. I do think that Iowa's offense is going to be better this year.
It has to be.
It has to be.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why I think.
Can't be any worse.
Georgie?
I mean, yeah, if you can't score, you can't win the game, right? Now,
but if the other team doesn't score,
some people could say, "Well, Iowa can't score." I know you're thinking about the other team, but Iowa's defense is just too good. I don't care if they score 10 points; they're going to win 10-0. So
right.
I take Iowa.
That's kind of how I feel too. Coin?
Oh, coin. Forget the coins there. All right.
Oh, did we flip the coin for Western Michigan and Wisconsin?
Oh, we might not have. Tails again. Wow.
Tails, Illinois State.
Do you want to go for the Illinois-Wisconsin flip?
Did we flip it? I don't think we did.
I don't think we did. I don't remember.
Coin, Western Michigan, Wisconsin. And the coin's in the cheese.
No, it's not in the cheese.
The cheese is on the ground.
Flip the coin.
Did you?
You want me to do this in the lights? It is.
I'm bleeding.
Tails, I guess.
You actually?
No.
Tails.
It's been tails every time. This has disrupted the rhythm of everything.
No, you know what? We're in mid-season form. I don't know what you're talking about.
I might be.
Also at 9 a.m. on Fox Sports 1, UConn visits Maryland.
Maryland, I haven't even researched most of these teams. Maryland's a much better ball. Clipper at home, UConn, 20-point victory for Maryland.
Going to be closer than people think, but I've got Maryland.
No.
Yeah, I think losing the quarterback last year that Maryland had, they were explosive on offense and maybe not quite as explosive on offense this year, but good enough at home against UConn.
UConn's lost too much. I'm going to try this again. Got it.
Good catch.
Tails again.
Good catch.
It hasn't been heads yet.
Well, I don't know what to tell you.
What are the odds of that?
Yeah. Also at 9 a.m. Pacific time, we've got Indiana State visiting Purdue.
Ooh, Larry Bird and company.
Indiana State.
How about that?
Yeah, that's right.
Again, one of those games you don't waste time on. Purdue, much better football team. They are at home. Not an easy place to play Purdue easily.
Purdue will forever be known as the Fighting John Finches. John Finch is one of our sales executives. He was a long snapper at Purdue.
That's right.
And now we get to pick Purdue, so I will be calling them the Fighting Finches all season long on behalf of John Finch. Yeah, long snapper for Purdue.
Yeah, but he's looking forward to that game this year, too.
He is. He's going.
Is he?
He told me already. It's on the schedule. He's going. So
Purdue.
I got Purdue.
All right. Coin. Come on, coin. Heads. Home team.
Are you sure?
No, that's a hits. Yeah, no doubt.
Home team. Next up, the first game that isn't at 9 a.m. on Saturday on CBS and Paramount Plus at 12:30. Akron visits Ohio State.
Do we have to pick this game, really?
I mean, yeah.
Okay, Akron will not score. Ohio State will have at least 40.
You don't think Akron will score?
I don't think Akron will score.
The Zips.
The Zips.
Love that name.
Yeah, it is a great name. But that's what they'll get.
Zip. Hey,
Zip.
Yeah. I tell you, Ohio State's defense is really good, so I can see that too.
I think I got more faith in Joe Moorhead than you do. I think Akron does score, but Ohio State wins.
Yeah. If Joe was playing, I would say so, but he's not playing.
Ohio State wins big.
Yeah, I think he's a good coach.
I mean, it's going to be interesting seeing Chip Kelly's offense at work at Ohio State. You know, it's much different than what we've seen in the past few years with an Ohio State offense. And what do they do? How's Will Howard play at the quarterback position? Right. I mean, a lot of things I'm really looking forward to seeing.
Yeah. I mean, look, team's not looking ahead, but I've got a certain date on the calendar. There's just a game written down there.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Thanksgiving. I'm sorry.
It always comes
or
back
Halloween.
to
food.
Yeah.
Halloween would be good too. Okay, coin. Tails.
Akron. Let's go Zips, huh?
Coin's going down this week.
12:30 on Big Ten Network. Florida International, Indiana.
Closer ball game, I think, than a lot. Florida International is a good football program. Indiana, I don't know what they have yet this year. Really haven't delved into that, but I don't have them high up in the Big Ten rankings. So I'm gonna say a close ball game, but it's at Indiana, so I'm gonna give them the edge.
FIU, Mike McIntyre, the coach there now. I think that he will keep this game closer than maybe it should, but I like Indiana. I think Indiana wins the game.
Yeah, I mean, Indiana's a mystery to me because I haven't done enough research on them, probably.
Yeah.
And I think they struggle a little bit in this game, particularly in the first half. I wouldn't doubt it if FIU stays close with, Mike McIntyre at the head coaching position. I think he'll have his players ready to play. And anytime you step up to, Big Ten Conference, you're going to be playing way above your head. But I still think Indiana, in the end, at home is better.
Yeah,
Indiana.
All right, coined. Oops, it was tails.
Are we sure?
It was tails. And it landed tails on the floor, too. I'm having a lot of trouble.
I think you go, if it hits the floor, I think you go with what the floor is.
I would agree.
Floor, okay, tails.
Yeah,
I've got cheese in my hands. It's slippery.
Well, use the towel. Wipe off your hands.
12:30 also. Big Ten Network. Miami of Ohio visits Northwestern in a game that odds makers think is going to be really close.
Well, it's not the Mario Cristobal Miami. This is the
That's
Miami.
right.
And it's at Northwestern,
It's
right?
at Northwestern.
Which really isn't a home field advantage
Right.
for them.
They're under construction right now.
It's the Miami of Ohio, though. I just don't see them competing with Northwestern. Again, I'll go back to what Jorge said and I said earlier. I've been so busy working on the start of the season in Oregon. I haven't really delved into a lot of the Big Ten teams. So I think Northwestern, though, should be able to handle their business. Even though it's not home, they're going to be the home team, and I picked them to win.
This is one
upset coming. It's good, tight. It's tight on the betting line. I mean, it's.
Ooh, I'm going Miami.
Oh wow!
I just think this is a game. Look, it's early in the season.
Yeah.
There's always a couple where the road team comes into the Power 5 conference opponent, gets a win.
Minnesota last night.
Right.
This is the.
I mean, I was just agreeing with Joey.
I know what you're doing.
Jorge gave you.
I know what
Chef's
you.
kiss.
I know what you're doing.
No.
So I just think, look, early in the season, there's always a couple, and in the overall context of picks, this could give me a game.
This is one of those.
Yeah. I'm taking Miami.
Especially when you're tied for the lead right now. See that I have the dilemma of, do I fall 2 behind?
It's week 1, and we're already going down this
Or
road.
do I fall 1 behind? No, I would be 2 behind either of you at this particular time, right? I mean, if I take Northwestern and I fall 2 behind you, and if I take...
But then you're only 1 behind him. It's fine.
Yeah. I'm taking Miami as well.
Oh, wow. I like that.
This was one of those ones that I looked at, too, is it's like, who has the best chance in this lineup?
That's
and
right.
it's them.
That's right.
We used to say back to pack, okay? I'm back in the big.
Is that
I
it
don't
back
know what
the
it
big?
is.
Well, I did that with
we
Minnesota
say?
last night. You can see how that got me. So
Okay. The coin. Heads. Home team. Northwestern.
Well, too bad for the coin, huh?
We'll see.
The home field doesn't become a home field.
No,
but I think that's the other thing that helps
I
out.
agree. I mean, well, and there's obviously been the last couple of years so much noise with the Northwestern program. I think this is one that Miami can win.
They were good last year, though.
They were.
Surprisingly good.
So was Miami. We're going to get time out. It's our Picks of the Week brought to you by Seven Feathers Casino Resort, best in the Northwest. When we come back, the evening games. Boy, I think we're gonna get to them all, guys. Back after this on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
There's still time to squeeze more out of summer at Toyota's National Sales Event. Now, if I can just squeeze more clothes into this suitcase for my road trip, got it!
Dealer inventory may vary. See your participating Toyota dealer for details. Event ends September 3rd. Toyota, let's go places.
As a local community credit union founded by teachers, OnPoint is committed to supporting the students and faculty at the University of Oregon. And on game day, we're right there with you, on the field, in the bleachers, and in the classrooms. Drop by our local branch today and discover the many ways OnPoint can help support your financial well-being. OnPoint Community Credit Union. People are the point. Federally insured by NCUA. Equal housing opportunity.
There's still time to squeeze more out of summer at Toyota's National Sales Event. Now, if I can just squeeze more clothes into this suitcase for my road trip, got it!
Dealer inventory may vary. See your participating Toyota dealer for details. Event ends September 3rd. Toyota, let's go places.
More Duck Insider from the Country Financial Studios after this on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
Are you prepared for an emergency or disaster? Because it's not a matter of if, but when. Don't find yourself saying,
when the storm rolls in, my time to find a pet-friendly evacuation center will have run out.
The scorching heat wave will leave me powerless to cool my insulin.
I'll face a hurricane without meds. Now that's a tough pill to swallow.
Let's prepare so we all have a better story to tell. Get started at ready.gov/older adults. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
This is your captain. We are going to be experiencing some slight turbulence. Please fasten your... Oh, hold on. Just got a video of my cat.
Imagine the pilot of an airplane was as confident as you are texting and driving. Seems kind of crazy when you put it like that.
Visit StopTextStopWrecks.org. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
I want you to know. I said I want you to know right now. You've been good to me, baby. Better than I've been.
Going to be shouting tomorrow. It's game day, season eve for the Ducks. We'll continue with our Big Ten picks brought to you by Seven Feathers Casino Resort. But
sell out.
We've got the head of people in venues. Jason Harris is here.
Hey!
He came into the Country Financial Studio, so we've been doing a ticket update. Where are we at? What should people know?
Yeah, we got we opened up a couple reserve tickets. There's probably about 50, 60 reserve tickets left, starting around $20 for reserve tickets for tomorrow's game.
Wow.
We got standing room only still available for $12 a ticket. So really no excuse not to be announcing for the game tomorrow. Great weather, season opener. Boise State after that. We have a couple hundred reserve tickets left.
All right.
So, anticipate, obviously, there's usually a big bump after a Duck home game, and so those will probably be sold out, anticipating probably by Monday, Tuesday on that side. So great on our side having us out for the first game. I mean, Jerry's been part of games for a while. It's been a while, so this is going to be a great kickstart on exciting home games this year.
Stripe out. Bowl opens up 3 o'clock. What else should fans know?
Bring water. It's obviously going to be a warm game, but it'll be an exciting game. Obviously, I walked in here, smells like nachos, so I'm ready for game day tomorrow. Salivating a little bit, so wish I would have known, but great. So, just have your digital tickets ready before you get to the gate. Make sure you view them is the most important part. Once you view your tickets, it kind of saves them to your phone, and that's really the most important aspect of it.
Yeah, love it. Jason Harris, Assistant Athletic Director, tickets, our guru of tickets, the head of people and venues. Thanks, buddy.
See you guys tomorrow at the game.
Love it.
All right, Jason.
Harris. He's been giving us updates all throughout the last couple weeks. The countdown's now on, folks, for Boise State. Only a couple hundred reserve tickets left. That's awesome. Awesome to hear. Continuing with our picks here on Duck Insider, presented by OnPoint Community Credit Union. 4:30, of course, on Big Ten Network, Idaho and Oregon. And I saw Larry asking again, any chance the Comcast blackout will be lifted? We hope so.
There's a chance. There's a chance.
AllDucksGames.com. Let Comcast know. Okay, I'm done now.
And don't wait till tomorrow to
That's right.
research and find out how you can watch it otherwise. I mean, there are other ways to watch it.
That's right.
So find out today.
That's right. Also 4:30 on NBC and Peacock, Fresno State visits Michigan, guys. Oh, Jorgie got up in his chair for that one.
I get a little excited about this one.
I think this is going to be a fun
me
game.
too.
Yeah, I think for Michigan, I think Michigan has got some things to prove. They lost a lot of guys, quarterback, coach. I mean, it's a whole new era really at Michigan, but it's Michigan. It's still Michigan, okay? But Fresno State is Fresno State. And they will take on anybody, anywhere, anytime. And I think they go into Michigan and give them a battle. So I'm going to do something I did not plan on doing when I came in here today. I am going to pick Fresno State in an upset, okay? I know Michigan's like a 3-touchdown favorite, but prove it to me, Michigan, and I'm going to gamble that you don't in the first game.
If Jeff Tedford was still the head coach, I'd be more inclined to do that. I think just when you have that transition and who knows what's going to happen, but I think Michigan at home gets it done. I think it's going to be interesting, though. I'm curious what Michigan looks like, personally. I mean,
They have some things to work out.
National champion, but turnover in head coach, some staff turnover, some player turnover. I think it's going to be a fun game to watch. I'm glad that one's going to be on the same time as us. Gives me something to watch in the booth while you guys are calling the game.
Yeah,
okay.
I look forward to it too. I mean, that's one of those ones where I was telling my wife before I left the house. I said, "Here's the game right here. I think it's going to be interesting because Michigan's got to get some things worked out. I mean, they lost a lot of guys. I think they returned enough dominant defensive players that it's going to be really difficult for Fresno State to establish any consistency on offense all day long. And as soon as Michigan figures out the offensive thing of it, probably by halftime." I think the Wolverines walk away with this one, double-digit victory. But I think it's going to be close probably through 2.5 quarters, and there's going to be some uncomfortable people in the big house.
I think you're right.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, I think you're right. So, again, that game at 4:30 also coincides with Oregon and Idaho. The coin?
Coin went heads.
Heads, Michigan. All right. Next on the docket, also at 4:30, CBS and Paramount Plus, UCLA at Hawaii. Hawaii's 1-0 to start the season.
Wow.
He's thinking about it, folks.
Yeah, I'm gonna go out on a small limb here again. I think being on the road, new coach, a lot of new players. Hawaii is Hawaii. When you travel to Hawaii, you're just not as focused. So I'm gonna go with the upset. I'm gonna pick Hawaii in this one over UCLA until UCLA maybe finds where they are, or who they are, I should say.
I already took my my gamble pick with Miami of Ohio, and I like that bet better than I like Hawaii. But it would not shock me if UCLA loses that game. I think, yeah, when you go there, it's always tough. I'm gonna take UCLA. Wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, I'm taking the Bruins in this one. I think UCLA handles Hawaii pretty well.
Ooh.
You know, Hawaii struggled with Delaware last week until they scored, I think, 21 points in the fourth quarter to pull away in that game. That was a struggle for 3 quarters.
Just win, baby.
In a mini little stadium, just like Northwestern. They're not playing in a big stadium anymore. They're playing in a little small stadium. I think UCLA goes on the road. First victory for a new head coach.
I'm going to feel bad for you guys following so far behind me.
Wouldn't it be weird if that happened?
Tails.
Wouldn't
It is.
It'd be like
tails.
4 down
Tails.
after week 2.
Wouldn't shock me. But also, you got way more games to make up ground
Yeah,
this year.
That's why it's easier to gamble this time of the
It could be
season
3
than
up,
later
too.
on.
Yeah.
Later on, yeah.
All right. Also, on Big Ten Network, it's the late game. Weber State visits Washington at 8 o'clock on BTN.
Not even a contest. Washington, I know they've gone through major changes too, but they're still a power conference, and the Flaming Barbecues don't have a chance. I'm gonna go with Washington. I know. I call them Weber State. Weber Barbecue.
Oh, I was trying to figure that out.
I've called them Weber State for years, and people always say, "No, it's Weber State." I know it's Weber State, but I call them Weber. They're a barbecue. It's a great barbecue grill.
Wow.
It's all about the food.
When you said that, I just
Did you go there?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't. I was thinking.
Honestly, I went, of course, food. How'd I not think of that?
I went to the mascots, and I just couldn't put that together. So,
All right.
See a barbecue grill.
yeah, Wildcat.
Third quarter, it's going to be way closer than Washington fans would like.
I wanted to say that.
I think I think Washington scores like 2 touchdowns in the fourth to pull away, and it looks a little better. I think it's uncomfortable in Seattle through 3, but I'm going to take the Huskies.
Yeah, I feel like this is going to be Montana for a half. 2 or 3 years ago when Montana beat Washington in Seattle, but not for the whole game. Washington will figure it out. Will Rogers is a veteran quarterback. He's played in a lot of football games. He was a good football player at Mississippi State. He, by himself, is good enough to get them over the hump, and I think Washington struggles early but pulls away big at the end.
Yeah, I think they struggle in the first series. Tails.
He's feeling
Tails again?
He's feeling his oats today.
Well, it's actually
the nachos.
He's feeling it. Yeah, he's
nachos
feeling chili today.
It's the nachos. All right, so we still have did I skip?
Nebraska.
I did.
Yeah.
12:30 on Fox, UTEP and Nebraska.
Oh, boy.
Well,
sorry, I missed one.
No.
This is going to happen.
Oh, there's so many.
Guys, there's so many games that occur at the same time in this conference now.
I'm going to go quick. This is an easy one. Nebraska's at home. I think Nebraska is back. I think Nebraska kind of shows the world a little bit, so I think this is a big mismatch. I think UTEP's a good football program, but not at Nebraska.
Yep. I'm sorry, I got to read this from Troy. Just my 2 favorite teams, the Ducks and whoever is playing Washington.
That would be Weber State.
It's true.
I'm going to just call
Nebraska, by the way.
I'm just going to
Just
call
in
them
case.
the Fighting Barbecues. I feel so bad. This is awful.
No.
Yeah, Nebraska also. I think Nebraska's going to do fine.
Tails again, though. Home team.
Are you sure?
Yeah. No disrespect to Weber State, by the way. I mean, it's just fun. You pick somebody, and that's what we're doing. So.
Yeah. All right. So we've got Penn State, West Virginia. We've got LSU, USC. Let's get a timeout, come back, and wrap up our picks. Huh? All right. I think we're going to get them all in. Picks of the week brought to you by 7 Feathers Casino Resort. Best in the Northwest. More nachos next on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
Hey, Duck fans, at Country Financial, they make insurance easy. Whether you're shopping for home, auto, or more, their representatives will take the time to understand your specific needs and explain what options work best for you. Worry less and feel more confident knowing you're covered. Visit countryfinancial.com to get started today. Experience more with Country Financial.
Auto and home insurance policies issued by Country Mutual Insurance Company, Country Preferred Insurance Company, and Country Casualty Insurance Company, Bloomington, Illinois.
As a local community credit union founded by teachers, OnPoint is committed to supporting the students and faculty at the University of Oregon. And on game day, we're right there with you, on the field, in the bleachers, and in the classrooms. Drop by our local branch today and discover the many ways OnPoint can help support your financial well-being. OnPoint Community Credit Union. People are the point. Federally insured by NCUA. Equal housing opportunity.
Don't go anywhere. Duck Insider continues after these messages on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
Comes to a gun suicide attempt, all it takes is a moment.
Heather and I had an argument just like any other couple. I was lost. I had snapped. I had a gun and I was going to take my own life. Heather helped me realize that there was still a life to live for the better of myself, my family. My weapon is now safely put away.
A moment of crisis can happen to anyone. Store your guns, locked, unloaded, and away from ammo. Hear more safe stories at endfamilyfire.org. Brought to you by Brady and the Ad Council.
You say you'd never give in to a meltdown and never fill your feed with kid photos. You say you'd never put a pacifier in your mouth to clean it and never let them run wild through the grocery store. So when you say you'd never let them get into a car without you there, no, it can happen. 1 in 4 hot car deaths happen when a kid gets into an unlocked car and can't get out. Never happens. Before you leave the car, always stop, look, lock. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
We're back. It's Duck Insider, presented by OnPoint Community Credit Union. Joey Mack, Jerry Allen, Mike Jorgensen in the Country Financial Studio. 4:30 tomorrow, Oregon and Idaho. 2 more games to pick. It's brought to you by Seven Feathers Casino Resort, best in the Northwest.
Guys, there's a buzz outside, by the way. I don't know if you. Yeah. It feels like game day almost. Yeah. 3 or 4 hours before the game.
No.
It's going to be that way all
Every
year.
game's important. Yeah. Every game's important to the fans now.
It's going to be great. Penn State, West Virginia. You guys want to come back to that one, then pick the Sunday game last?
Either or. I think they're both tough picks.
Both tough picks. All right. Penn State, 9 a.m., the number 8 team in the country at West Virginia on Fox. Jerry Allen.
Wow. I've already made some bonehead picks, so I'm going to go with the you don't have to agree with me, guys.
Going to stay with the league?
I didn't say anything.
No, but I can hear everybody going, yeah, you did. I'm going to go Penn State. Yeah. I'm going to go Penn State.
Staying with the league.
Stay with the league. I know they got to go on the road, and it's going to be a tough win. Tough win, but I'm going to pick the Lions.
Penn State by a field goal.
Okay.
Ooh. I tell you what, I like West Virginia in this one.
Really?
I do. Well, I like it. Number 1, they're at home. Number 2, the way they finished the season last season, they played some tremendous football in the second half of the season. You know, Penn State, obviously, they're not playing Michigan, they're not playing Ohio State, so they got a better chance to win because that's the only 2 teams in the league that they can't beat. But West Virginia and that rivalry is going to be a fun day for the Mountaineers, and I'm taking the Mountaineers in this one.
Yeah. All right. Man. All right.
Okay.
Coin?
Got some guts there. It's tails again.
I'm just Drew Aller.
I think your coin's weighted.
Until Drew Aller shows me something, shows he could be a big-time quarterback in a big-time game, I just have a hard time.
Penn State, yeah.
Maybe this is the day. Tomorrow. On Sunday, we've got college football Labor Day weekend. Number 23 USC, number 13 LSU. They're playing in Vegas, 4:30 on ABC and ESPN Plus at Allegiant Stadium.
Do you feel like there's a home field advantage in this
No.
game? Okay.
No.
Not even
I mean,
close.
it's a drive from Southern California.
Maybe it's a home field advantage for LSU.
I would think LSU. I think their fans follow them much better than USC fans do.
I would concur with that assessment, sir.
Okay.
And I've got one to use, so I'm going to defer.
Yeah, thought you might.
I would have if I was you. That's what I would.
Yeah.
Or I would have saved it till next week and used 2. So.
Oh, wait a minute. Can we vote on that?
Can we do that?
Can we do that?
We don't have time to vote.
You're not, Scott Phillips, you're not part of the decision-making process. You hear him back? Did you hear him back?
I heard him, yeah.
You're not doing that.
Yeah.
It's like, wait, you don't have a vote in this. Where are you? Okay.
3 people.
Where's the flag?
We vote on it. You can carry over, defer.
No.
Okay.
Yes.
What?
No. Yes.
Yes.
No!
Yes.
All right.
I think you should be able to. You don't have anything to carry over, but I think we should do it.
I'm not going to carry it over. I'm going to defer.
How many times can we vote on this?
But then
Once?
I got to keep track of where we are with deferrals.
Oh, we'll remember.
We'll
no,
remember.
you won't.
Oh, yeah, we will.
So we make that decision this week and it sticks for the season, or can we change it back next week if all of a sudden we decide to do something?
I don't
different?
think we can change throughout the season.
Technically speaking, we can change whenever we want.
Okay, so
we have a minute left.
We've decided this week that
can we carry over 3?
Well, there's nothing to carry over,
You know
so the
what?
points move.
I should have never said that we were going to get to every pick.
We've only
that
got one
was
left.
clearly a mistake.
It's your turn
on my
Okay,
part.
You make a pick. The coin does.
We're going to really do that?
Well, there's nothing to carry over, so we'll talk about it again next week.
Over.
All right. I'm going LSU. I just think USC, I don't know. I just don't know about the Trojans this year, and I think LSU is just a solid team. I think they're going to win a close game.
Yeah, USC's bowl victory with Miller Wass last year didn't tell me anything.
No, yeah.
And LSU last year was horrible on defense, and they were fantastic on offense. And so what versions of each offense and defense do you see in this game? I take LSU.
All right, I'm going to make it. I'm going to go LSU, too. I think
Boo!
What?
He wanted you to pick something else.
I want chaos.
All right, here's chaos.
One
Tails again.
I think we got to use a different
No,
coin.
I mean
It's weighted.
No, it's going to come down flipping.
The coin,
come on, give me a
going
break.
with the road team in college football this often, the coin is destined for the worst year we've ever seen.
Flip it 5 times.
How many times did the road team get picked in here? Or do we have enough time to look at it?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
It's only
7,
2, I think.
8, 9, 10, 11.
Look at that.
11.
I mean, it's a
out of-
50-50 chance.
Yeah,
So look at
11
what
out of
happened.
14.
Yeah.
All right, Ducks, Vandals.
We got it
Tomorrow, we got it done. Duck Insider, thanks for being with us. Excited to be back in the booth. 26 and a half hours to kickoff. How about that? We'll see you with parking lots opening at 10:30. Go Ducks. Jorgie, Jerry, I'm Joey. See you for the 2:30 pregame show tomorrow.
The possibility of lung cancer can be pretty scary, especially if you're one of approximately 8 million current or former smokers at high risk. That's why SaveByTheScan.org wants you to know that now there's a breakthrough low-dose CT scan that can detect lung cancer early, and it only takes 60 seconds. You stop smoking, now start screening. For an easy quiz to see if you're eligible, visit SaveByTheScan.org. It could save